I'll never forget the day I met him in our favorite virtual game. I was a newcomer, exploring the vast landscapes and trying to navigate the complex dungeons. That's when I met him, a kind and helpful player. He had a female best friend, and I couldn't help but feel a twinge of jealousy whenever they interacted. At first, I didn't want to form a connection with him. I knew myself well enough to understand that I could easily fall for someone like him, and when I fall, it's hard. But despite my initial hesitation, I found myself drawn to his kindness and warmth. He noticed me struggling in a particularly challenging dungeon and offered to guide me through it. With his expert knowledge and skill, we successfully completed the dungeon together. From that day on, I always looked up to him, admiring his kindness and willingness to help others. As we continued to play together, he helped me organize my in-game bank, making it more efficient and easier to navigate. He also made sure to send me private messages whenever there was a group run, ensuring I never missed out on the fun and camaraderie. Over time, our friendship grew stronger, transcending the virtual world. We began to share more about our real lives, our dreams, and our aspirations. I couldn't help but let him in, even though I knew the risks. The bond we formed in the game became a source of support and comfort for both of us, and I learned to cherish our friendship, despite my initial jealousy. As our friendship deepened, I became more open and vocal about my feelings towards him. My friends, family, and coworkers all knew about my genuine emotions for him. We decided to create our own little world on Discord, where we could talk, laugh, and cry together. In this safe space, we shared our daily experiences, our triumphs and challenges, and our hopes for the future. We supported each other through difficult times and celebrated our victories together. Our connection grew stronger with each conversation, and I found myself falling for him even more. Despite my initial jealousy and hesitation, I realized that what we had was special and unique. Our bond, forged in the virtual world, had blossomed into a beautiful friendship that transcended the boundaries of the game. I cherished every moment we spent together, grateful for the love and support we shared. As we continued to navigate the complexities of life, both in the game and in the real world, I knew that I could always count on him to be there for me. And in turn, I would always be there for him, offering my unwavering support and understanding. Despite the deep connection we shared, he was certain that he wasn't in love with me. He expressed his concerns about the challenges of a long-distance relationship and how he didn't think he could handle it. This revelation left me with mixed emotions, but I chose to stay by his side because he stayed with me. I couldn't help but wonder if he only remained in our friendship for the company and camaraderie we provided each other. The thought weighed heavily on my heart, but I decided that even if that were the case, the bond we shared was still valuable and worth preserving. As time went on, we continued to support each other through thick and thin, navigating the ups and downs of life together. Our friendship remained strong, and I cherished the moments we spent talking, laughing, and sharing our experiences. Although I knew that he didn't share the same romantic feelings for me, I found solace in the fact that our friendship was genuine and meaningful. I held on to the hope that, perhaps one day, circumstances might change, and we could explore the possibility of a deeper relationship. For now, I focused on the present, cherishing the bond we had and the memories we created together. I knew that no matter what the future held, our friendship would always be a source of strength and comfort for both of us. I accepted the unrequited love I had for him, knowing that the happiness I experienced being with him was more than enough for me. Our virtual world became a sanctuary where we could share our lives, even from a distance. We found creative ways to spend time together, like cooking meals over video calls. I would guide him through the recipes, and we would laugh and chat as he prepared the dishes. Our bond grew stronger as we continued to share these intimate moments. We even slept with our cameras on, providing a sense of comfort and security that transcended the physical distance between us. In our virtual world, it felt as if I was living in a dream, where the connection we shared was more than enough to fill the void of unrequited love. In the end, I realized that sometimes, the most meaningful relationships are those that challenge us to grow and evolve, even when they don't follow the path we initially envisioned. And with him by my side, I knew that our friendship would continue to flourish, bringing joy and fulfillment to both of our lives. I often told him that if the time ever came for him to leave and move on, I would understand with all my heart. I was grateful for the love I felt for him and the time we spent together. I knew that our bond was special, and I cherished every moment we shared. One day, without any warning, he left our Discord server and ghosted me. I was devastated and hurt, unable to comprehend why he would do this. I reached out to him, sending messages in an attempt to understand what had happened, but he never replied. The pain I felt was overwhelming, and I struggled to cope with the sudden loss of our connection. In the midst of my heartache, I tried to find ways to heal and move forward. I reached out to friends and family for support, sharing my feelings and seeking their advice. They reminded me that healing takes time and encouraged me to focus on self-care and personal growth. I also began to explore new hobbies and interests, immersing myself in activities that brought me joy and helped me rediscover my passions. As I continued to work through my pain, I realized that the memories and love I shared with him would always be a part of me, but I also needed to find a way to move forward and embrace new experiences. Over time, the pain began to subside, and I started to see the lessons I had learned from my relationship with him. I understood that sometimes people come into our lives for a reason, and even if they leave unexpectedly, the impact they have on us can be profound and transformative. Though I still missed him and wished for closure, I knew that I had grown stronger and more resilient because of our time together. I continued to cherish the memories we shared, but I also embraced the opportunities that lay ahead, knowing that life is full of surprises and new connections waiting to be made. Holding on to the hope that one day we might talk again, I knew that I needed to focus on healing and letting go. It was essential for me to move on and use the memories of our time together as motivation to keep moving forward. I embraced the opportunities that lay ahead, knowing that life is full of surprises and new connections waiting to be made. I used the love and memories we shared as a source of inspiration, fueling my passion for personal growth and self-discovery. Currently, I am aware that the love I possess for him will always have a special place in my heart, and I intend to keep it nestled deep within. Although he may not be present in my life, the recollections and emotions associated with him will serve as a source of strength and motivation for me to carry on. What the future holds remains unknown, and only the divine power of God can determine what lies ahead.
In Soulscape's realm, your spirit did glide. Like, subscribe, and let the bell be your guide. Share your musings in the comments below. Together, through poetry, our souls shall grow.